When you wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie Wilson, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
You can only meet the expectations that you're willing to set. And this is kind of like setting goals too. This is one of those things that a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners really struggle with, is they're not specific enough with the expectations that they set. Same thing with the goal. The goal, you hear a lot of people talk, I want to make money. Okay, well, here's $1. You made some money. Congratulations, you've reached your goal. Well, that's not what I meant. Well, that's what you said, which is why you're not achieving the thing that you want in life, because you're not getting crystal clear about what that is. You're being too vague. And what I would stand to reason, if I know you the way I think I do, and I believe I do because you're here and you're going through a lot of the same situations that I've dealt with and that many of the mentors and the clients that I've worked with over the last 10 years have dealt with, is you're not being specific enough in the expectations that you set. Which is why you might feel kind of let down by some of the people around you. And again, it's not to say that they're bad people. It's not to say that they're not doing the work. They're just not doing it to the expectation you expect them to be doing it. But did you set that expectation clearly? Or is it in your mind where you've set a bar for them where you haven't made that bar clear? Because here's what I know. If I'm walking through a room and there's a clear bar that I can't see because no one's ever told me it exists, there's a good chance I'm going to run right into it and bonk my noggin. I would guess in your life there might be a time where you walked into a clear door because you didn't know it was there. No one gave you the expectation of what it was or that it would be there, and you ran right into the dang thing. Maybe you ran into it knowing it was there because you weren't thinking clearly. But how does this relate to the situation you're in now with some of those individuals? That person on your team who's not quite living up to the role that you set, but did you clearly set that role and expectation? It's so important to remember that everything in our life gets so cluttered up by our internal perspective, our internal expectations, and unless you're willing to verbally set that, to put it outside of your body, it's easy to understand why people aren't meeting the expectation. Because you haven't said it clearly on paper, in writing, on actual words where people were acknowledging that they understood. It's still in here. So, let me remind you, you can't meet the expectations that you don't set, and neither can they. Go crush the day, y'all. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.